Hi everyone, my presentation today is TikTok's that girl trend and the commodification of productivity culture. Imagine waking up at 5 a.m., blending a green smoothie, doing yoga in sunlit room and filming all of it to share online. This is the core of that girl TikTok trend promoting an idealized ultra-productive lifestyle. It appears empowering, even healthy, but under this polished surface lies a deeper issue, the commodification of self-displaying wellness identity. This presentation will focus on how does TikTok commodify productivity culture through the that girl trend. I will argue that this trend is not just motivational movement. It's a case study in how personal routines are packaged, aestheticized, and monetized with the platform economy. So the lens of Adorno culture industry, we see how TikTok standardizes individuality. Using Polanyi's idea of fictitious commodities, we uncover how wellness and self-discipline become tradable assets. And with ethics integrated commodity, we examine how TikTok merge content, data, and commerce into self-reinforcing system. Together, those frameworks help us understand how TikTok transforms everyday self-care into profitable cultural script. One that both shapes and sells modern aspirations. It will conclude with the broader implications. Let's begin with what the that girl trend is and when it emerged. In early 2021, TikTok users began posting short videos of what they call the perfect morning routine. These clips typically show the waking up early, doing yoga, drinking smoothie, journaling, and skincare, or presented in minimalist and aesthetic style. By the end of that year, the hashtag ThatGirl has already passed 1 billion views and spread across platforms like YouTube and Instagram Reels. So, who creates the content? Mostly young women, often influencers, portraying themselves as polished, productive, and self-displaying. But the trend tends to center around a narrow demographic, typically thin, affluent, and white. The audience is largely Gen Z women, many of whom try to replicate this lifestyle to become that girl themselves. The trend lives primarily on TikTok's For You page, driven by algorithm. Once the user engages a few videos, they are shown more than the same, reinforcing the trend's visibility and virality. The platform pushed this type of accurate, high-performing content because it keeps people scrolling and participating. Why does this matter? While the trend appears to promote health habits, it actually turns private routines into accurate performance. Critics have noted that it encourages toxic productivity, unrealistic standards, and consumer pressure, all under the appearance of empowerment. So in the context of the political economy of digital media, that girl is a powerful case. It shows how platforms like TikTok commodify lifestyle and labor, turning personal routines into repeatable, monetizable script designed not just by users, but by the platform itself. On TikTok, that girl trend has become a formula. Most videos follow the same structure: waking up early, journaling, working out, and eating healthy breakfast, or showing the soft lighting, neutral colors, and calming music. Everything is accurate to like a Pinterest perfect. There might be small changes like different smoothie or gym outfit, but the format stays the same. And no accident, TikTok's algorithm rewards repetition. To get views, creators copy what's already trending. Over time, that girl isn't a person, it's a template. This reflects Adorno cultural industry's theory. He argues that under capitalism, media becomes standardized like products on factory line. Even when it looks person is often made from the same predictable parts. He called this pseudo-individualism. We see this in that girl videos seem unique, but they all follow the same mood and messaging. TikTok promotes what performs, not what's creative. Users are pushed to repeat the script, even if it looks empowering on surface. A scroll through the hashtag proves it. Video after video looks nearly identical, but its sameness is what made the trend scalable and replicable and easy to monetize. So through Adorno's lens, that girl isn't a trend, it's a mass-produced cultural product built from the platform's attention economy. Let's now look at how that girl trend commodifies everyday routines. To understand this, we turn to Polanyi's concept of fictitious commodities. Polanyi argued that capitalism often turns things like labor or daily life, which are never meant to sell, into commodities. That's exactly what I see with that girl personal routines, once private and not filmed, shared, and assigned value through likes, views, and sometimes sponsorships. On TikTok, lifestyle becomes a content, and content becomes a currency. A simple journaling moment and skincare routine becomes a performance, designed to attract engagement and generate profit from both creators and platform. This trend tightly links consumer culture. Many videos promote specific products like gym outfit, protein powder, some creators add affiliate links, while others drive sales just by featuring the item. Viewing the TikTok made me want to buy it effect. Now, with TikTok Shop, the line between content and commerce is gone. Users can directly buy from the video, and TikTok profits every stage. The platform called this infinite loop, from watching, wanting, and buying. So when that girl video was viral, it doesn't about inspiration, it's drive a circle of commodification. What started as self-care become a marketable image. Through Plan's lens, wellness is no longer just personal, it's product being sold by both influencer and platform. Stepping back, that girl trend is more than just lifestyle content. It's part of what ethics calls platform-driving aspiration economy. TikTok doesn't just host the trend, it monetizes aspiration behind it. The desire to become an ideal, productive woman. Ethics' idea of integrated commodities explains how platform clips the boundaries between content, data, ads, and retail. Every action, liking, watching, buying, create value not just for creators, for TikTok. We see that's clear with that girl. A viewer started by watching the film's own version become a consumer. TikTok encouraged this loop with easy editing tools, algorithmic boosts. As ethics notes, users aren't just consumer content. They are the content. Each video can generate ad revenue, shopping sales, and valuable for user data. TikTok tracks behavior, pushed ad target ads, and links products directly, a full example of integrated commodity firm. Even user profile, her likes, clicks, and scroll pattern becomes commodity. The platform sells the dream of being that girl, which promoting every interaction. So through ethics lens, that girl is just a trend. It's a system where personal growth is packaged and sold as platform product. That girl trend shows just how deeply everyday life is being commodified on platforms like TikTok. As Pauline warned, capitalism often moves into area never means to tread, and now things like journaling or working out are turning into content that's tracked, promoted, and monetized. Personal growth becomes product. For individuals, the impact is mixed. Some users feel inspired, but many feel pressure to perform self-care perfectly. Creators spend hours crafting polished routine, often unpaid, and viewers may feel anxious and inadequate when their real lives don't match what they see on screen. Many critics see this trend as toxic, not because self-care is bad, because its value depends on likes, views, and brand deals. TikTok promotes what performs, not what's real. It's users who feel the pressure. More broadly, that girl reflects bigger issue: influence burnout, identity being turned into content, and algorithms shaping what we see as ideal. What starts as self-expression becomes a way from platform to drive engagement. That's why this case matters. It shows why we need better digital literacy and more platform responsibility, so we can understand how aspirations is turned into profit and make space for healthier and more honest media culture. In my final report, I will expand this topic into a small research paper that critically explores how platforms turn to personal aspiration into profit, using that girl on TikTok as my main case. First, I will build a conceptual framework using theories from Plan, Adorno, and Ethic, along with recent digital media research. This will help me evaluate how identity and everyday life become commodified online. Next, I will present a case study analysis, not just describing the trend, but showing how routines, engagement, and data are turned into value through TikTok's platform design. Finally, the discussion will explore what this case reveals about influencer labor, algorithmic control, and digital well-being, and how those issues challenge older ideas of media participation. Overall, the report will offer a critical, theory-based look how digital media shape and sell our sense of self. Thank you.